Hello, everybody. Welcome back to New Ways. As you can tell, we've rebranded a little bit.
I don't know if rebranding. Maybe
We
just like
elevated.
established.
We
Elevated is
we
a good
set a
term.
brand.
Yeah, we were like, actually, this is what we're doing.
There was no real branding.
No,
to
no,
begin
no.
with. But today we're really excited to talk about. We're basically going to dive into what our whole branding journey looked like, all the way up to like our most recent photo shoot that we did together, that we kind of pulled together within like a week.
Yeah, because I was traveling. So it was like,
Yes.
okay, like we kind of got to do
Yeah,
this.
I just wrote you and I was like, I feel like we need to do a shoot. And you were like, I thought the exact same. And
Yeah.
then do and it was booked and ready to go. And we'll talk about even like where we shot and what we really, really loved about it and everything too. But before we do that, we love to start with one of our favorite segments, which is what's new with you or new with me. New Ways Media, new with me, new with you.
NWM.
And if this is like your first time visiting New Ways, welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here. We are now available YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and still Patreon. We'll have some exclusive behind the scenes things, bonus content, extra content, and things for you guys that is we keep pretty relevant to what we're
I think so. You
talking
can't miss
about.
us.
Like
We're
if
wherever you're going to watch.
we're
So
literally everywhere.
that's how we like to be.
That's how we like to be. What is new with you?
Yeah. So I just came back from Atlanta.
Traveler, world traveler.
Yeah. So since we have last filmed, we've been to Michigan, and then I was in Atlanta for work for a week. So
yeah,
it's
you're hitting your travel ends very hot.
Yeah.
You're
Unfortunately, my other ends not so much because of all of the traveling. So it is what it is. And we've got some more time for ends for 2026.
We still have time. We're so early.
Yeah.
We're so early.
Good times traveling.
Did January feel long because of the traveling? Or did it feel
the
fast?
days felt long, but the month I'm like, it's
really?
February already. No. Yeah, I know. You're like January was January 10,000. That's the day we're on.
It was insane. And I know everyone says that, but this was truly, I think, the longest January I've ever felt. But I love that you were able to travel because that also you had so much to look forward to.
Yes, and some for fun, some for work. So that was nice. It was always good to get up to Michigan and see Felix's family. So that was fine. A horrible car ride home.
Very Midwest to ask. Horrible. But how was the weather?
Not good. Yeah. So here's what happened. There's a Lowell, Indiana that we go to, and it like keeps us from going into Chicago. Yes. There is also a Lowell, Michigan.
So you were in Michigan.
So we were in Michigan.
Trying to avoid Chicago.
So we go down to Lowell, Indiana. Felix.
No.
Put in Lowell, Michigan.
Honestly, really honest mistake.
So honest of a mistake.
But and here's crazy why.
Here's why Felix was also in charge of navigating in the first place.
Oh, no.
The Bo threw up in the car.
Oh, no.
Horrendous.
Oh no.
So I'm in the back seat trying to deal with like crying, disgusting baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so Felix is doing that. And so we drove through like an hour and a half.
So you couldn't like fact check or
correct.
Anything.
Like I'm in the back.
Yeah.
I have
preoccupied.
Like dealing with child.
Like doing my part.
Yeah. Like it wasn't like, oh, I was asleep or I wasn't paying attention. Like no, I was dealing with a kid. We drove through an hour and a half of bad weather. That hour and a half was going to the wrong Lowell and then another hour and a half back. So we were 3 hours longer than what we should have been. And the only weather we drove through was that little section that we should have never been in the first place. It was
bad weather.
It was like whiteout condition. Almost died. Like legitimately, everyone says that. But like,
no, I believe you.
We rounded a corner and there was a tow truck. Oh, and like Felix didn't see it. He tried to stop. We slid a little bit. There's people in the other lane that are honking at it. Like legitimately, it was like
a movie.
Yeah, I was like,
in the worst
why
way.
Don't we pull over at this rest stop and just like take a little break?
Yeah.
Because we
at
can't
that
continue.
Point. I don't know if I wouldn't have just gotten a hotel.
We legitimately thought about it, but it was like once we get through this little bit of weather, we're like
in the clear,
we're home free, so it was fine, and it was fine. it just made that like trip home so much longer than what it needed to.
And mentally exhausting.
Yeah. But we got home safely and like we didn't break down on the side of the road. We didn't get into a car accident. So like worse things could have happened. I was like trying to like keep that in mind. So
you have to.
Yeah.
You have to be like, nothing bad happened.
Nothing happened. It was just inconvenient. Yeah. It all worked out. It's fine. We got here. And then I went to Atlanta. And then so like there was a week between Michigan and Atlanta. Bo was teething, was sick. I stayed home for a day. And so it was just like, like it just felt like January's been like one thing after another.
Yeah.
But with that, Bo has his first tooth.
Oh my gosh.
It popped through. So like
on the bottom?
On the bottom. Oh, and I think the second they say they like come in pairs. So I think the second one is like
other bottom and then the top too. Right?
Yes.
Wait, how cute.
Yeah. I'm like kind of obsessed. I'm
oh
like, let me see your teeth.
Yeah.
Move it. Move your tongue. I want to see them.
Wait, now he can eat. Can he eat
well,
stuff when
he
you have
already
teeth?
was.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
This made me a little
hot take.
Like a little hot take. I was complaining.
Moms, get ready to riot. I'm just kidding.
Well, I was saying this to Felix because Bo has been eating real food since like 4 months old.
Yeah.
Like purees, and then once you turn 6 months, it was like, you want a pork chop. Like I know you do. And like he was just looked miserable eating his purees while we ate real food.
And like your parent intuition.
Yeah, I was like, he wants some food. I'm gonna give it to him. And it's small.
Wait, how sweet though. What that's such like the first teeth's a huge milestone. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was.
So how's he feeling?
A little bit better.
Good.
It's like we go in waves.
Yeah.
Like some days not good, some days
same.
A little bit.
Well, same, Bo. And it's not because and it's not because of my teeth.
Yeah. So that's what I've got going on.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What's new with you?
New with me. Pretty exciting update.
Oh.
Which I'm not deep into it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm on the edge.
That should be good.
But if you listen to our Ins for 2026 episode, which you should, I mentioned that I want to get into thrifting. I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace. I saw a crew neck that I really liked. And so I was like, okay, like, I don't know. And it was like local or whatever. It was like a cute little vintage golf crew neck. It was cute. And so I clicked on it, and then like under it, there was a suggested one, and I liked it too. And I noticed they were by the same person.
Oh, okay.
So I messaged like with both of the items, and I was like, are both of these available? Whatever. Turns out this individual is like a thrift dealer. And all he does is source like incredible thrift finds. So I was like, he's doing all the work for me.
You're like, this is actually best case scenario.
I still want to go actual thrifting.
You're like, I can find my Ralph Lauren through this
no,
guy
I
as
wrote
opposed
him
to hunting.
No, I'm less than a month into my 2026 and I'm already cheating. I'm like, let me know if you find any Ralph Lauren. Or
I knew that was coming.
That's not going to count though. I'm destined.
Have to find something.
I know. I'm destined to actually flip through like the racks and everything. But he has like vintage, like Bears crew necks. He had other vintage golf things. And so he was like, let me know your preferred sizes. So I gave him mine and Hayden's sizes. He's like, let me know your interests, what sports teams you're. I was like, you're literally the answer.
It's like having a personal stylist.
And he's wrote me. He's been like, I have this, and this. And I'm like, I'll take it.
How many times?
So I think it all happened in one conversation.
Okay.
And he has an Instagram page. Part of me is like, I'm not telling anybody because I want first tips on everything.
Gatekeep
I'm going to gatekeep it.
Yeah.
But if you know, you know. What's funny is, oh my gosh, probably like, I kid you not. I don't even know if I was an esthetician yet. So no, I had to have been. I had to have been at least 18. I don't know.
You've been an esthetician for forever. So,
which is crazy to think. However, this will out him if you know, you know. But he did a pop-up one time at like a farmer's market.
Oh.
And I've shopped him before. I was like, wait, something about this is so familiar. And he was like, oh yeah, I did do that pop-up. And I was like, literally full circle.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I found a thrift dealer and I'm so excited. Everyone who actually thrifts is like so annoyed.
No,
but like,
I think it's fine because
I'm also supporting someone though.
Well, a lot of people who thrift also do that.
Yeah.
Like they'll then sell it or like relist it on one of the apps or something. So I don't really think it's
okay. I still have the itch.
It's kind of cheating
It's
for what
fully.
you wanted.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like to the point where other thrifters are like mad.
Yes.
If that
Oh, I
makes sense.
fully like Hayden knows how bad I want to go thrifting. And I even told him, I'm waiting for the day you surprise me and we get in the car and you bring me to go get a coffee and you just tell me we're going to go thrifting today. I'm like, that's my dream, is for him to
Well,
like,
my dream date.
no,
Cute.
I said that exactly to him. So every day I'm like, is today the day?
Hayden,
Hayden,
get on that.
please. Cause I'm like, I want to go with him too. I don't know.
Right.
But so I found a thrift dealer. Okay, all of these are actually updates on my 2026 ins, which I didn't realize.
Wow, perfect.
But secondly, the 7 a.m. wake up calls.
Oh, I'm glad that's going well for you.
It's not going well at all.
Okay, great.
It's not going great at all. And I'm really mad. For the 100th time, I don't like to practice things. And I fear it didn't just come natural.
Right.
But it's because, okay, we go to bed probably, like we're in bed ready to go to sleep by like midnight, which isn't crazy.
No.
But part of me, I'm struggling still getting up at like that 7 a.m. I love to get up like 8:30, which so it's not, it sounds so dramatic. It's not dramatic. But what I tried doing is like one time I was like up at 7 a.m.
You texted me.
Did I?
You said,
I'm up.
Today's the day. I was like, okay, I hope you have a great day.
And you know what? It was a beautiful morning. It was a beautiful time. It's also easier when Hayden goes into office because I get up with him and he has to get up pretty early. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to like ride his coattail. I'm finding cheats in any way. I'm cheating my way.
I don't think it's using your resources, okay? You're fine.
Yes. But so one day I was like 7 a.m. shot awake and I was like, today's the day. And it was good. I felt good about it. I did everything I basically wanted to do. It was fine. I couldn't do it again. I was, for some reason,
exhausted.
The thing is I burnt myself out of the gate. So I've done a lot of like mental homework and mental notes. I've been like, wait, I can't just go from that to that. I have to like, now I'm like doing like
10
7
minutes earlier. Yeah.
I'm doing like 7:50 feet on the ground, 7:45 or also the things I wanted to be doing in the 7 o'clock hour, I don't even do. So I was like, hey, babe, maybe start doing that stuff and then get up 10 minutes sooner also. So I kind of, I full sent and then I've been reeling it back, but it has not been easy. And like I said, 6:30 wake up call sounds so chic and so good.
But your non-corporate is just,
I know everyone is
showing.
Screaming at me to stay asleep because I don't have kids or a corporate schedule. But it's a goal for me. And I just know a better version of myself lies beyond that. So, but the last at least 2 days, today's day 2, I've had a really beautiful morning routine.
Oh, good.
It's been really good. And yeah, to piggyback off of that, I am almost fully mastering my morning latte.
Oh, okay. That is a big contributor to this waking up earlier.
Yes.
If you're looking forward to your morning coffee.
Honestly, making coffees, the thought of it gets me so excited because it's like I'm almost loving the process, if not more than enjoying the coffee. Like making a good coffee tastes better than the coffee sometimes.
You're like, it's like those books that are like, make your bed first thing in the morning so you have like accomplished something.
Yes.
You're like, if I make a good coffee,
it's a good day.
Can't go wrong. I can't have a bad day if I have a good coffee.
You got a coffee maker as well.
I did.
How's that going?
Really good until I started traveling.
Got it.
And then
we fell off.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
do you use cups or do you use like actual physical coffee?
Cups.
Okay.
So I had just like a French vanilla.
Yeah.
And then I bought espresso cups.
Oh, lovely. Reusable ones?
No.
Oh, you can buy reusable ones and fill it with your own espresso. Yes. Like stainless steel cups or...
Okay, maybe once I get through this pack, I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah, I use the Yoga Labs espresso.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Shout out Yoga Lab.
Obviously. No one's surprised. And then they'll grind it for you and then I just like put it in my little thing.
Okay, this is
so
kind of revolutionary.
But also like stick to what you like, but also if you know you like somewhere's coffee, chances are you can get their espresso.
Okay, that's great to know.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like,
but the ease, like the whole
on Amazon.
The whole point is that the convenience of just the cup and stuff though too.
Yeah, but mine is, I don't really care about that. I care more about like just making the product at home.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care how easy it is.
Yeah. Same. So. maybe takes me 15 minutes to make a coffee, and I'm obsessed.
Right. That's why you have to get up 10 minutes earlier so that you can make your coffee.
All of mine were just cheats and acts.
You're doing good.
I'm doing. I don't know.
Your ins are in, though.
It's my not ins like are inning. Yes.
It's not like it's just kind of floating. Like your ins are in.
Someone get me up sooner, though.
Branding
shoot. I sent you a rogue text, and then we started planning.
Yeah. And it went so smoothly.
So smooth.
And we're not shocked.
We're professionals.
I kind of am a professional, in a sense.
You are the actual professional.
When it comes to this kind of thing?
Honorary professional.
Yeah, you're like, I can put it together. But yeah, rogue text.
Have you ever done a brand shoot?
No.
For yourself?
For myself? No.
Because here's the thing. We wanted photos for New Ways was like the main goal.
Yeah.
But then we were like, wait, I wanted some individual photos, more updated headshot type things. Mm-hmm. You wanted, well, I told you, I was like, you need to get photos taken of you. You were voluntold. And then you were like, yeah, great idea. So then we're like, okay, we have a goal to get duo shots, and then had goals to get individual shots. And we self-shot, which was
right. Not the intention. We had hoped to not have to, but things ended up working out that we needed to. And it honestly went way better than I thought. To the point where I'm like, okay, maybe I could do my own branding shots.
You could do them yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, for me. But I had never done it before. And I was like, I know it's possible. Yeah. Right? Like, I know technically all of this functionality exists. Yeah. It's just how do I do it to make it work for me, basically.
But we used a self-timer. Aubrey's obviously a wizard when it comes to photography, a camera, how to operate. And you set the self-timer up to take like 20 images every 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're just standing there and you're like, that, you can get so many great images. And that was, once we were on it and in a roll, we were on a roll.
We shot at the Lightroom in Leroy.
Yes.
Which was fantastic. I had shot there before.
Yeah, that's right.
For our Christmas photos. Yes. Which was, it was beautiful then too.
They do setups like seasonally, but it's just this whole space that has so many different backdrops and props and lighting and vibes and all these things that these two really great gals like kind of put together and coordinate and organize, that you can just then rent the whole space yourself. You can bring in a photographer, hire a photographer, whatever.
People use it for like meeting spaces or like event content spaces. Creation.
Yes.
Like it's just a nice place that has like a lot of different setups. Like we left and we were like, we didn't even use this that we thought we were going to. We didn't use this. And it's like, we could easily go back there and have a completely different set of branding photos.
Yes.
That being said, always shooting in a new space
for the first time
has like some hiccups, right? Like using different lighting and trying to get it to set with your camera and all of that. So I think we were booked for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we probably shot for like an hour and a half. Like it probably took us half an hour to get things set.
Maybe more.
Maybe a little more.
To set up and tear down, probably at least 30 minutes.
So I'm glad we did the 2 hours instead of an hour and a half. But it honestly it went
so good.
Yeah, way better than I thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, put on some music.
They have a speaker, which was great.
Yeah.
Put on a music. We had Aubrey's camera. She shot my individual photos. I shot her individual photos. And then we had, you have a tripod?
Yes.
She had her tripod, and then we set up
the tripod we're using to film this. She just asked if I had a tripod.
Well, I didn't know if they had one there.
They had a phone tripod, which was nice.
That's right.
We did record some behind the scenes, so we'll share that.
Oh, such good behind the scenes too. Then for shooting both of us, we use the tripod and self-timer.
Yeah.
And once you get into a groove, it's a really, really good groove. But coordinating and connecting like a whole separate studio's flash with like your camera and stuff, you just have to be quite, familiar with what to do. I would have no idea. So that was all.
It all worked out.
It worked out really, really well.
Maybe one of the hardest things and one of the things that like has kept me from doing a branding shoot for myself is just kind of like knowing when are you ready, I guess. Sure. And you are kind of like the queen of branding shoots.
You've said that and I don't.
No, you are.
I'll take that.
I mean, like, especially with your merch.
Yeah.
Like you do just very good, like stylized
Thank you.
shoots. Like you just have a vision.
Yeah.
And you're very good at trying to get there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have always had a lot of fun. Doing shoots, brings me so much joy. Like to create something and then to be able to present it in that way and be super creative about it and do especially styled shoots. I've done a lot in the last few years and they're so much fun to do for me. So, and you've been a part of multiple of them.
A couple, yeah.
A couple of them.
I think it helps legitimize your business. Like once you are kind of to the point where it's like, okay, I'm taking paying customers. I want to do this somewhat seriously, maybe not full time, but at least part time. I want to have a website. I think that is like
huge.
A huge thing.
That's
content
huge.
To put on your website, content to put on your socials.
Yeah.
I think that just kind of it just elevates everything that you're doing when you have a consistent look, even if it's not all the same, right? Like we had several different looks that we were doing, but it's still
cohesive.
Yeah, it still fits in that same vibe, still very much is true to who we are, even individually, and then also kind of like what we're building together.
Agreed. And I think with brand shoots, showing your face is so important and doing some obviously more professional presenting photos and things, but also doing more personality shots, bringing some props that brings some type of value about either what you do, what you offer, or who you are as a person, I think is really special. But also doing like more flat lays and like prop shots and things like that for websites and filler photos on your page and stuff like that, I think really bring your whatever you're trying to offer to the next level.
Yeah, and I think especially you have two very distinct parts of your business. You have a service side, which is you. Right. Like you as your brand, and then you have your product side. And how do you do both of those at the same time? And I think you've kind of figured that out. But anyone who's offering products, if you're not doing a product shoot, like it's one of the easiest ways
things
to be able to just like take your product and make it look legit.
And for example, with this shoot, I know spring and summer are coming up, so I brought products that kind of align more with spring and summer. And even if you don't use physical retail products, like skincare for me, for example, a laptop, like a pen and paper, sticky notes, like you can bring stationery. I can't think of a single career where you couldn't have like at least 5 props to shoot with.
And it's all about like we never stay on one thing for very long.
Oh my gosh, I get so over something.
It's a timer for 5 minutes. Like that's max what we're spending with a prop, and we've used it probably in 4 different ways in that 5 minutes. Like you just always have to keep moving on because you don't know what's going to shoot well. You don't know what you're actually going to like. Like
you don't want to spend 200 images and then you look back at all of them and you hate the way
you're
that
like,
that
I
product
really don't like that. I wish I wouldn't have spent so much time. It's like, okay, well, let's move on.
And both of us, like, we would use a prop, take it and be like, all right, I'm over it. Like if we didn't get that shot, then it wasn't even supposed to happen. And I will shamelessly say, and hear what I'm saying when I say this, I practice in the mirror what I want it to look like. If I'm holding a product, I'm going to practice what that looks like in the mirror before I do it. I do that all the time before a shoot. If I'm even wearing a certain outfit, if you're not putting on that outfit beforehand and looking at it at every single angle and tucking it in this way or not tucking it in this way or wearing a jacket or hanging the jacket over you, like don't do that for the first time in front of the camera, whether if it's a prop or an outfit or anything. I know exactly how to frame myself, how I want to look in front of the camera. Could you start photographing and I know exactly what I want to look like at this point? Probably. But when it comes to specific props and things, look at yourself in the camera for I don't care how long, or in a mirror for I don't care how long. And then you'll have a way better success rate on how you want that photo to translate. You know, I think people grab their props and get all their things and get ready to shoot. They all of a sudden don't know what to do when the camera's up or in front of them. And then you either spend way too much time on that section of shooting or you just don't do it at all because you don't know what to do.
Yeah. And I think there's also this, maybe a hot take. I don't know.
Hot take.
Of people who are like, oh, I'm just not comfortable in front of the camera.
Get over it. No, I'm so
Shut up.
Shut up. No one knows or cares more than you do. I promise.
Are doing a branding shoot for you and your business.
We're here to bully you.
Like you have to be comfortable.
Oh, fake it till you make it.
That comes from everything.
Yeah.
Like whether it's talking about your outfit Are you trying it on? Are you comfortable in it? If you don't like it in a dressing room,
you're going to hate it.
Do not buy it and bring it to a shoot.
You're going to hate it on film.
Yes.
You're going to hate it on film. I have worn things for photos for the photo, for the shot, and I've never ended up using it because I hate, I can look at myself and be like, I hate how I look there, or I hate how I feel there, you know?
Yep.
And we talked about that when we were coordinating outfits and things. We're like, if I don't even like it or love it, not on a photo, like through the lens of a camera.
Yeah.
I cannot wear it. We're never going to take a photo.
No, I was in the dressing room. I sent you a photo and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I was like, no, I hate it. And you were like, get rid of it.
I was like, hey, we hate it, move on. You know? And you're like, oh, great. Yeah. And I'm like, you'll never want to photograph if you don't love it. No. So, I mean, if you are like dead set, this is what you need to wear for whatever you need to do, then fake it till you make it, babe. I don't know. Like if it's, I guess I'll leave room for 1% if there's something really, crazy. But if you hate it in real life, you're going to hate how it translates most likely.
No, absolutely agree.
Yeah. How did you feel trying to find what you wanted to wear and how you wanted it to translate?
I think it was my hardest part.
And did anyone have a certain inspiration board that was helpful?
Someone had a Pinterest board.
Obviously.
I'm going to let you take a guess on which one of us is a Pinterest girl.
You're not obsessed with Pinterest?
No. I wish I was. I really do.
You know what? I've gone through lulls, but it's one of my favorite apps.
I like to look at things inspiring and maybe get like a couple ideas, and then I'll be like, I'm also not one to be like, oh, here's a tutorial. I'm going to do step 1, step 2, step 3. Like, I'll look at it and be like, something like this.
Wait,
like
you go to Pinterest for tutorials, you think?
No. So I think some people do.
Oh, yeah. I think that's like what OG Pinterest was.
And
like,
that's not
crafty.
me.
Yeah. No. I go there for inspiration and vibes.
I also like outfit vibes. I don't want to scroll on Pinterest.
Nothing makes me feel more alive than scrolling on Pinterest for outfit vibes.
I know. I got a whole board. I know.
Nothing, seriously. There's not another feeling in this world that compares to when I see a good outfit on Pinterest and I pin it.
I love that for you. I really do. My hardest part of shopping. I looked at the board. I was like, what are you wearing? She was like, did you look at the board?
I was like, I literally made an extensive Pinterest board.
I was like, yes, I looked at the board. I need to know what you are wearing.
I'm wearing everything the board says.
It was pretty close to what the board had.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to see.
To coordinate.
Yeah. And also be like, how. I'm not a coordinate color wise. I'm a coordinate the vibe.
The vibe. Yeah.
Like how what percent of casual are we?
Yes.
Versus professional versus I need to be in that. So I think it was hardest to pick my outfits that I was wearing with you. Obviously. Yeah. Because I think I changed 4 times.
That's fine. Yeah. I brought so many clothes.
And you didn't change.
Had we not, had we had more time, I would have done more, I think. Yeah. But then I was just locked in. And I was like, whatever.
You were pretty locked from the get-go. With what you wanted.
Yeah.
I went in I'm wearing this. I don't care what you're wearing. You could wear a paper sack. This is what I'm wearing.
Yep. Yeah. And neither of us could look bad if we tried. No. Truly.
Yeah.
But I went in with 2 top outfits and I stuck to them basically. But you have to bring backups.
We legitimately packed suitcases.
Truly.
I texted her and I was like,
I was going out of town.
I'm bringing a suitcase. Is this okay? Are you going to make fun of me? And she was like, no, I'm packing mine too. I was like, okay, great.
Pack a suitcase. That's the other thing. I think people get too I can't bring too much. That's crazy.
No, bring everything.
Everything. Do you know, unpacking that suitcase, I was like, what happened when I packed this suitcase?
That's how I felt.
Why is there socks and underwear in here? What was
I didn't know
that. You never know. I think I had 2 pairs of extra socks because I was like, I'll probably want to wear socks. And then what if she wants socks? I'm going to bring a pair of socks for her.
That's so funny.
I brought my curler and straightener. Did we have time for that?
No. A steamer,
just in case.
I ended up bringing a coaching whiteboard.
A whiteboard. Yep.
You never know what you're going to need.
Use that.
I know. And I would have loved to, but it just kind of
we need to book another one.
I'm down. That's the thing is once you start, it's we could do this.
But you know what I didn't
once
feel?
A month.
I did not feel unprepared.
No.
Fully
not
prepared.
for 1 second did I feel unprepared or think, oh, I wish I would have had this. I had everything I needed and then some.
I had everything that I could fit into that. I was like closing that suitcase. Like, but coordination, I think we hit the nail on the head with coordination.
I think so.
Yeah.
Every single one of my outfits matched yours.
Slayed. Yeah. It was perfectly coordinated.
Yeah. I think like my outfit by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had 2. I liked them.
I really liked them.
Yeah, and it was
especially for
maybe a little different than what I would normally wear.
Me too. We both ventured.
Yeah, but I think it worked for both of us.
Agreed.
We're both
couldn't
so
look bad if we tried.
I know, but we're both so like black, blue, gray, white, cream.
And we all of a sudden turned the saturation up to 100.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to wear orange. And I'm like, I'm going to wear red.
I know.
It'll be
and
great.
we never do those colors ever. And my whole closet is literally black, white, gray, blue, tan, one giant, like so intense orange sweater. I'm like,
oh, I love it.
I guess I need maybe 1 or 2 more things that are orange so I could incorporate that. But
that's fine. You are and order 40 things on Amazon. And I'm going to return it. You actually do return things, don't you?
Thank you.
Okay. I don't return them. So I go in person.
No. If I want it, I'm going to keep it.
No, of course.
Like I'll wear it and I'll keep it if I know I'm going to wear it again.
Right.
Obviously. Like I got a pair of shoes and I was like, well, I want these in my real life.
Right.
So I'm going to work that into my outfit. And then also I'm going to keep them for real life. But
you are very intent on those shoes.
I love those shoes. But I used a scarf one photo shoot last year, and Aubrey is the world's biggest scarf hater.
I do hate a scarf.
She hates a scarf, but guess what? The best part of that whole thing was that scarf.
Okay, you can think that.
It delivered. It delivered the exact vision, but I kept the scarf, but then I literally everything else that I didn't already own in that shoot, I returned everything.
And I go to the try-on
outfits, I did that.
And I've got 40 things.
Okay, you just do it in person.
I do. And I take photos of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Can we shout out one of the best clothing places that's super I don't want to say underrated, but I think it is.
I think it is.
Old Navy.
Yeah.
It's the
everything
best.
Except for one sweaters that I wore is from Old Navy.
The denim top I had was Old Navy.
Yeah.
All the jeans I ever wear are Old Navy. And I maybe I'm just late to the Old Navy train, but it has everything I want all the time.
I think it has just like changed a lot.
Have I changed too? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are kind of like a walking Old Navy catalog. In the best way.
I know. I just took that as a huge compliment.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, lovely.
Like when I look at you, I'm like, oh, okay. Or like when
probably Old Navy.
Yeah, when I walk into Old Navy, I'm like, Keilee would love everything here.
Or she has so much
or she has all of it.
Yeah, actually one of my good girlfriends, Taylor, shout out, she put me onto Old Navy, I feel like the most.
Yeah.
Every time I asked her what she was wearing, she's like, Old Navy. And then I think it was like last summer, I was like, I have to go to Old Navy.
I have to try it.
I love everything Old Navy. And so that you scored there, I scored there.
Yeah. And American Eagle.
Oh, American Eagle's great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too expensive.
It's the last resort because I'm like,
I don't want to spend that much money, but
$60.
$60 for a sweater.
A plain white tee or something.
It's a great sweater.
I know. It is a good sweater.
I was just kind of like,
it is good.
If I couldn't wear it to work, I probably wouldn't.
Did you return anything?
No.
Will you?
No.
Should you?
Probably.
Got it. See, I'm a returner. I'm not afraid to walk into like a US or a UPS or a FedEx and return something.
No. I have probably stuff from like my bachelorette party.
You should have returned.
In a closet somewhere.
Sure. Sometimes I order things here for $5.99 and I forget to return them, like an extra extension cord or something, and I'm like, whatever, that can be useful. But if it's something I know I'll never reach for or
clothing,
she's got to go. How did you feel about like posing? How did that come to us? What were the vibes? We were starting to get quite delusional towards the end. We had to pick up the pace, but some of our very best shots
came at the end.
Came right at the end.
I do think it takes some time to like warm up. Sometimes I was like, Keilee, you need to fix your face.
I know.
What are you doing?
I forget how to smile sometimes. I start to just
you're like so focused on everything else.
I am.
Like,
and
I'm like, what is that? Give me a real smile.
I know how I want my like legs to be positioned and my feet and my hand, what I'm holding. And then I'm like, wait, I think I told you, I don't even know if I was smiling there.
Yeah.
I don't know what
you
was
like
happening.
Completely black out from like here up.
And it
like,
shows. Yeah.
And some of them it does. We just don't use those.
You didn't do that at all. You did great.
I'm very good at like turning it on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that I have as clear of a vision from like you know everything from the top of your head to your toes.
Fully. Yeah.
Like how everything needs to be placed. I am not that
Here's the
tune
thing.
with everything.
I know exactly how I want to look, and I need to get that shot. You will just start shooting and you're like, I'll have some good shots in here.
Yes.
Completely opposite. I'll be like, if I don't have, I've looked in the mirror and practiced this pose and this shot.
Yeah.
I need to get this exact vision. You're like, oh, we'll just do all this and I'll get a handful of good shots.
Yes.
So freeing.
It's just very different.
It's but very different.
I think it's also fun to shoot for each other in that way that like, I'm like, okay, keep going. And you're like, what do you mean?
A photographer you're comfortable with is everything. That might be the most important thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Truly.
But I mean, I can't talk about that. Like I have never had someone else besides for like our wedding. Shout out Chelsea.
Shout out.
Who I had worked with before and like trust with my life is the only reason that I could do that.
That's actually crazy.
Like I had someone do my senior photos, but like otherwise we like I've taken my own family photos like with my parents. We took our own Christmas photos. Like I just wanted to have a hard time paying someone to do something that I know I can do myself.
It's crazy right now. Sorry, but it's crazy.
Everyone's a photographer.
That's all we'll say. It's crazy right now. But okay, that it's like you're so natural though. But it's also because you are so familiar with the end result though.
Yeah. So I kind of know what's gonna look good. I've also spent not in like I spent a lot of time in front of the camera, but a lot of like interviews and things like that. Totally. So I'm not like uncomfortable in front of the camera. It's just like posing is a little unnatural to me. So sometimes I need like a little bit of help. But I mean, you are so good at that kind of thing. And I think shooting for each other, we know what the other one wants to look like.
Exactly.
So it's very easy.
You could be like, you're not going to like this. Like if you're shooting me and then I'm like, okay, let's move on. Like I don't even need to be like, really? Or whatever. Or sometimes I'm like, no, this is the vision. We have to see it through. We have
to do it. And I'm like, okay, fine, but you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
We have to trust it.
Yeah.
But keep it moving. Don't stay in a position for too long, like we said. But knowing if your photographer knows you so well, like you're not gonna like this or something, it saves you so much time.
It really does.
Yeah, it does. Do you feel like all of these tips or advice can go apply to people not necessarily doing this for branding, but maybe more like either couples shots or individual shots or family photos, styled shoots? What are your thoughts on that?
I think so, for sure. I mean, as a photographer myself, I don't think you can ever have too many photos, right? So like, and even like I think people let boundaries kind of like stop them. Like you don't need a super nice camera to be able to do some of these things. Like having the photos more important than how the photo was taken.
Lovely.
And like just in my opinion. Yeah. So I think like if you can't afford a family photo or a family photographer, go take them yourself.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that you could like rent out a studio with and share the cost. It was very inexpensive.
Yeah, super affordable.
Like super affordable. Go with another family. Take iPhone photos of each other. Like
take photos of each other.
Like there's really if it is someone that you're comfortable with and is going to be honest with you, I truly think everyone could have photos. You're never going to be upset that you took photos.
Fully agree.
You're only going to be upset if you didn't.
Yes. Yeah. And I even think of like doing family photos. Why not have some props in there? Bring your kids with their favorite trucks or toys or Teddy or something. How cute.
I think we get kind of like caught up
fully
in the like
portrait
old time. Yeah. I'm wearing my best. We're all posed around a fireplace and it's like, I think that is like starting to shift.
I think
like,
so too.
It's so becoming more like lifestyle and
more candid-ish
documentary style photography. And I think that's great. Of course, there is a time and a place. Yeah,
you need a good couple face forward smile.
We talked about a LinkedIn shot.
A LinkedIn shot.
Yeah,
everyone needs a good LinkedIn shot. Since doing our branding shoot, the photos have been so fun to edit and play with. Too.
Yeah.
which I just do for fun. I didn't ask any permission from Aubrey. I just started editing. But there's been maybe 1 out of 100 times where we've not thought the exact same thing.
Right.
And so I knew there's just things I know you can just do independently that I can do independently, where I'm like, we're going to be on the same exact wavelength. I know exactly how she wants these to look, how I want them to look. I care more probably about how they look, and she's going to like them regardless.
Yeah.
Fine, right.
Would I do it differently? Maybe, but like,
sure.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not a control freak in that sense.
I am
Someone
apparently.
Someone is.
According to my Enneagram. Side
True,
note,
true.
someone the other day was talking about something, and I was like, that's a type 8. Like,
You're like, that is Aubrey.
I was like, oh, they are very justice oriented. That's crazy. One of the biggest perks of shooting with like your own camera is you get all the images.
And immediately.
We
went to dinner and we looked at every single photo.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you are familiar with editing, great. If not, I'm sure you could like figure that part out and outsource it or whatever. But getting the photos taken and establishing the rebrand, the feedback has been so sweet. So sweet. Thank you guys. I think it's been very heartwarming, and I've been spoken to about it so much by clients and family friends, and it's just been sweet. I feel like New Ways kind of it helped New Ways start in such a beautiful way. I think with it being like January, a fresh start, a fresh brand, like it feels so right.
It really does. I feel like it's like the perfect time. Like we have a couple episodes out, but now we're kind of like coming in a little bit more legit, trying to kind of grow a little bit. So I think it was like a perfect time. They just fit us and kind of like what we're talking about and what we want to be about. I think that's really important, but
we're literally
been so sweet.
Good at everything we do.
We don't practice or anything or ever run into errors.
No.
Everything first try we get.
First try, first time wonders for sure. I also edit these videos for New Ways, and I fully lost my voice. Like I did not have a voice last time we filmed, and I really faked it. It was brutal, you guys.
But we're back.
We're better.
We feel better.
We're cheating the systems where we can in 2026. Do you have any other thoughts around our brand shoot?
I don't think so.
I'm already looking forward to the next
how
one.
much fun it was.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into New Ways, whether this is your first time or your third time of the year or like your 5th or 6th. Who knows how many episodes we have out there now. Like I mentioned before, you can find us now basically on every platform, which is very exciting.
Can't miss us.
Sorry. No getting away from us.
We're there.
We're so annoying. We are so glad you guys are here, and we think it's going to be still such a great year. Happy February. We will see you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.